Number 1. The Burgundy glass. Alright, let's kick things off with the Burgundy glass, the MVP of wine glasses. Now, wine glasses have 4 main parts: the lip, the bowl, the stem, and the base. But let's be real, the Burgundy glass is all about that big, balloon-like bowl. It's not just for show. This design is perfect for wines with big, bold aromas, like Pinot Noir. Swirl your wine in this bad boy, and those delicious scents are trapped in the wide bowl, just waiting to wow your nose. Always remember to hold the glass by the stem and not the bowl. It's not just to look fancy. It keeps your warm hands from messing with the wine's temperature. I know. You've probably seen people in movies grabbing the bowl like it's a coffee mug. Don't be that person. Use the stem. Trust me, your wine and your cool factor will thank you. Now, let's talk about the lip of the glass. It's super thin, so the wine flows smoothly onto your tongue. If the lip's too thick, it can throw off the experience, making the pour feel clunky. What's even cooler, the shape of this glass also enhances how the wine hits your tongue. For a high-acid wine like Pinot Noir, it directs the wine to the sides of your tongue, giving you that crisp, tingly vibe that makes you go, wow, this is good. But don't think this glass is only for Burgundy wines. It works beautifully for a range of wines. And yes, it can even handle something unconventional, like margaritas if you're feeling creative. Number 2. Bordeaux glass, the ultimate match for wines like Cabernet Sauvignon. This glass is all about making a statement with its size. It's big, it's bold, and it's built for wines with some serious character. The bowl is narrower than the Burgundy glass, and there's a reason for that. It's designed to handle the strong tannins in Bordeaux wines. Cabernet Sauvignon, for example, needs some air to stretch its legs and really shine. The shape of this glass gives it exactly what it needs, plenty of room to breathe. Unlike the Burgundy glass, this one skips the inward curve in the lip. Instead, it's all about letting oxygen do its thing, softening those bold flavors and letting the wine open up naturally. Think of it like your wine's personal trainer, helping it reach peak performance. When it comes to sipping, the Bordeaux glass delivers. The wine flows smoothly across your palate, hitting all the right spots. That's thanks to the wine's simple yet elegant shape, which helps the flavor spread evenly in your mouth. And hey, let's not forget the looks. This glass is sleek, stylish, and totally elevates your red wine game. Even though it might look like a white wine glass at first, don't be fooled. This is your go-to for those rich, powerful reds. Number 3. Chardonnay glass. The Chardonnay glass is a bit of a minimalist. It's short, has a small bowl, and doesn't leave much room to breathe. But that's intentional. Unlike reds that need plenty of air to stretch out and relax, white wines like Chardonnay are naturally aromatic and acidic, so they don't need as much space. Size-wise, it's about half the size of the other glasses we've talked about. This design helps keep the wine crisp and balanced without overdoing the air exposure. Here's the twist though. This glass isn't always the top choice for Chardonnay. It's actually better suited for a larger glass, like the Bordeaux glass. Why? With a smaller bowl, the wine hits your palate all at once, like it's in a rush. It doesn't spread out evenly, which can make the experience feel a bit, well, underwhelming. Honestly, the Chardonnay glass kind of reminds me of a dessert wine glass. It's small and compact, almost too much so. But hey, if you love using it for your whites, go for it. But keep in mind though, a little more room can make all the difference. Number 4. Port glass. The port glass is the go-to for serving fortified wines like port or dessert wines. These wines are sweeter, heavier, and pack a bit more of a punch, so they don't need a huge glass. The port glass is smaller and has this elegant, flooded shape that really shows off the wine's aromas. It's like a regular wine glass's stylish little sibling. The narrower bowl is perfect for focusing those sweet, aromatic notes, especially for wines like white port. Here's the fun fact. While a standard wine pour is around 5 ounces, dessert wines are usually served in smaller, 3-ounce pours. If you were to serve that in a larger glass, it would look a little sad, like someone forgot to finish pouring. The smaller size also changes how the wine hits your palate. It lands more in the center of your mouth, where you pick up sweetness the most. Sure, it's not for everyone, but for dessert wines, it just feels right. Plus, pulling out port glasses instantly sets the vibe. When these hit the table, everyone knows it's time for dessert, or at least a sweet wine treat. It adds a little something extra to the experience. Number 5. Champagne flute. Alright, let's talk about the champagne flute, the glass that's basically a red carpet for your sparkling wine. It's tall, narrow, and usually about 2 inches wide at the base, which helps those bubbles keep climbing all the way to the top. The shape isn't just for looks. it's functional too. The narrow design keeps the bubbles from escaping too fast. If you pour sparkling wine into a wide glass, the bubbles fizzle out quicker than you'd want. But with a flute, your wine stays bubbly longer, giving you that perfect sparkling experience every sip. Now, while the champagne flute is iconic and undeniably classy, I've got to admit, maybe it's not all that perfect for champagne itself. Hear me out. Champagne is still a wine, and it deserves the same respect as other wines. The flute makes it nearly impossible to swirl or really evaluate the wine properly. But for something lighthearted like Moscato d'Asti or a celebratory toast, the flute shines. It's festive, fun, and adds a little extra pizzazz to the occasion. Kind of like putting sprinkle filters in your Instagram story, but for your drink. Even though the champagne flute has evolved over the years, it's still a timeless choice for bubbly moments. And let's be honest, it always looks good in photos. Number 6, the Coupe glass. A short, wide little number with a thick rim and plenty of personality. Here's a little fun fact. Legend has it that this glass was modeled after Marie Antoinette's breast. Yep, you heard that right. I'll just let that image sit with you for a moment. Or none. Moving on, the Coupe is pretty much the opposite of the champagne flute. With its wide bowl, there's a lot of surface area, which means the bubbles rise fast and disappear just as quickly. You're not going to be swirling wine in this glass, it's just not built for that. But it's still great for catching those aromas. Honestly, the Coupe isn't about being fancy or formal. It's more about having a good time, which is why it's perfect for sparkling cider, casual bubbly, or even cocktails. Number 7, stemless glass. As you can see, it's missing a few of the usual parts, like the stem and base, which makes it a much more laid-back way to enjoy wine. This glass really took off in the late 90s and early 2000s, and it's all about encouraging a more relaxed approach to wine drinking while still keeping a lot of the good stuff. So yeah, you can still swirl your wine like a pro, just without all the extra parts. The stemless glass is super practical. It's sturdy, won't break as easily, and is perfect for casual settings like picnics or just kicking back on the couch. There's no stem to worry about, and you can hold it by the sides just like a regular glass. It's all about convenience, letting you enjoy your wine without any fuss. Number 8, universal glass. This one's technically a white wine glass, but honestly, it works great for pretty much any wine you throw at it. It has this sleek, elegant vibe with a light, airy feel, so airy and thin that you almost feel your breath might break it. So yeah, it's a little on the pricey side. The lip of the glass is super thin, which makes every sip feel a little more refined. The design is simple, but smart. It has a slight taper that helps trap all those amazing aromas. That means this glass is perfect for pretty much any wine. If I had to pick just one glass to drink all my wines from, this would be the one. Sure, you can still find cheaper versions that don't quite match up, but at the end of the day, it's all about what feels right to you. If you have a glass you love, that's the one you should reach for every time. So whether you're toasting with friends or enjoying a quiet evening, remember, the right glass can make your wine sing. Cheers! Check out our previous video, everyone pairing in just 10 minutes, and don't forget to subscribe.